like it really has united the school, and I feel like it's just been a fun time seeing our peers work together and just competing in a friendly way.
Our main goal was, how do we take this unique little spot and still have a positive school culture?
I love that we have gradually turned the reins over more and more to the student. It's really flourished under their leadership.
Hello and welcome to the Supercast. I'm your host, Superintendent Anthony Godfrey. They are putting school pride firmly in the hands of students and building strong connections at the same time at Fort Herriman Middle School. On this episode of the Supercast, hear why Battle of the Grades has become a huge hit throughout the entire year at Fort Herriman. It is a battle resulting in a big win for everyone, and students taking care of one another and taking greater pride in their school. We are at Fort Herriman Middle School talking to three members of the faculty on a very big day here at Fort Herriman. Introduce yourself and tell us why we're here.
My name is Ali Law. I'm a counselor, and today we have our big Battle of the Grades assembly.
I'm Maddie Feist, the SBO advisor.
I'm Zachary Workman, a humble Spanish teacher, but somehow involved in this shenanigans. So,
And tell us, for those who are uninformed, I just walked in on it last time, and I had to be part of it this time around. I texted the principal to find out exactly when it was happening again because it looked so fun. Tell me about what's involved today.
This started a few years ago with a student engagement committee that was formed in our leadership meeting that was designed to help kids feel a sense of belonging to the school, to find their place, and we figured some friendly competition within the grades would be a great way to do it. So today's assembly is all about some fun games, competition between grades to build some culture in our school.
And as I noticed before, it seems like there's a lot of preparation that goes into this. Can you tell us, Maddie, a little bit about some of the games that are included today?
Yes, I'd love to. Today we are doing a lot of games. Our theme for the day is Cars.
Okay.
Disney Cars.
Yes.
Our school theme this year is You're in the Driver's Seat, helping students realize that they drive their own life. So our student body officers decided that Cars was so fitting for that. So we will start our day with a mattress slide called the Lightning Speedway, which I believe you will be participating in.
First, I thought I was going to get to kind of warm up a little bit. I will be wearing the suit. I was going to wear more athletic shoes for it, but I thought, I need an excuse for if things go badly. Well, it was the
Blame
shoes.
it on the
It was the shoes.
Blame it on the shoes.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
You are fourth in the relay, so you will have some.
Oh, so I'll get to watch the technique.
You haven't. Yeah.
Does fourth in the relay mean that I'm on the tail end?
That does mean that you.
Anchor.
Yeah, that's a big spot.
I didn't want to say anchor, but yes, I'm the anchor. Okay. Well, I'm excited. The adrenaline is pumping.
Oh, great, as it should be.
Now, tell us about some of the other events.
Another game that we're going to do today is a spin-off of Keepy Uppy, or keeping the balloon up in the air, but instead...
Keepy Uppy.
Yes.
I didn't know it had a name. Now I know.
Well, that was coined by...
Is that a Bluey reference?
We were having
Yes. Well, my kids are beyond Bluey age, I'm afraid. So.
such a bummer.
Yeah.
So Keepy Uppy, but instead they'll be holding up boxes with road signs in them, and you're trying to knock down other people's road signs while keeping up your own road sign. So our final four standing will all get points, so that'll be great. And then we have a Wiggle Grand Prix. Have you ever seen those Wiggle cars?
Oh, yes.
Guys?
Yes.
So we have 4 of those, and so that'll be a relay as well across the gym.
I'm feeling really good about being part of the mattress relay. The Wiggle car, I think, would be disastrous.
Free, isn't it? Saying? Okay. And then the Pit Crew Pin Challenge will have some inflatable bowling pins set up. They're giant. And then a student, or in the teacher's case, a teacher, will be on a, what would you call them?
Those like little 4-wheeled carts.
Oh.
They're used in gym class.
The well-known gym class carts.
So tiny.
Yeah.
And they will be on that, and the teammate will push them into the pins.
I still remember running over my finger in middle school, holding on to that cart.
just creating memories.
Has anyone run over your hand on that car? Right there, right there. Painful, right? You'll never forget. Now tell me your involvement. You're trying to pretend like you're an innocent bystander, but I think you're more involved than you're letting on.
Just to Ali's point from the get-go, our main concern as a school was how do we get more buy-in from more students? There are a lot of social demographics that we don't typically reach. I think schooling can often cater to a certain group of straight-laced, well-behaved, academically inclined kids. And we wanted everyone to feel seen and valued. So as a member of that committee, we just did a lot of brainstorming a few years ago. What kind of things can we do to get this kind of competitive participation that would get everyone excited? I love that we have gradually turned the reins over more and more to the students. I think that was really the goal that we began with. We had to start it as faculty, but as you can see from this room full of students, they've really bought in, and it's really flourished under their leadership.
They have they've dressed in the right colors. They have handprints of paint all over their bodies. Mustaches that I think are fake, but maybe he grew that over the 3-day weekend. I don't know, but they're geared up. Oh, there's another mustache. Who knows? It's everywhere.
Middle school is such a unique place for students. There is a lot of culture development that goes into the high school, but a lot of students cling to their high school a lot. And even our students cling to like their future high school because those are the sports teams they play on. That's what they're excited about in the future. Elementary school has a lot going on because it's their first experience with school, but middle school is this unique little spot. And so our main goal was how do we take this unique little spot and still have a positive school culture and still have school pride?
Yeah, I love that. And being very intentional about it, saying this is a need, this is something we know is missing. How do we make everyone feel connected to the school? So you've touched on it a little bit, but what is the outcome that you hope? What is the result you hope for students after doing this throughout the year?
I think the biggest goal is just that they take pride in a few areas. One is their grade and their peers and the group that they belong to. The second would be their school. This kind of started in the height of some TikTok famous vandalism, and we had kids that were just being a little too free in the bathrooms with some vandalism. And we really wanted them to feel pride in their school, physically, academically, just be involved. So pride in themselves, pride in their grade, pride in their school, pride in their community, and just belonging.
Well, I was impressed at how intense the focus was during that event when I wandered into it. I was here for another event, for another meeting, and walked down and couldn't resist it. I had to stay in, and I was late for my next event because I needed to see as much of it as possible. And I did get to see the mattress race. What's it called exactly? What is my fate today?
We are calling it Lightning Speedway.
Oh, the Lightning Speedway. Oh, yes. Okay, very good.
I'd like to add into that, I think another goal is for them to see their teachers in a different light. We include the teachers in every competition. We get to have fun with them and engage in them in a different way. And I think they get to, know teachers that they wouldn't have classes in and see their teachers in different ways.
And how do teachers and students get selected for this opportunity?
This one specifically, this Battle of the Grades, we sent out a Google form and students could elect and then they were chosen. Same with teachers. In the past, it's just been raise your hand if you're interested, or we've tried a bunch of different methods. So they're still selected.
As the momentum continues, though, you have to modify those methods. So who's going to win today? Which grade?
Ninth grade.
Okay, it's clear. I don't know. Who's going to win? Let's see. I think it's going to be the faculty. Stay with us when we come back. More from the students and staff at Fort Herriman Middle School.
Never miss an episode of the Supercast by liking and subscribing on your favorite podcasting platform. Find transcripts for this episode and others at supercast.jordandistrict.org.
Does your student want to become a veterinarian, commercial pilot, programmer? Maybe they want to make a difference as a dental assistant. These are just some of the programs offered as part of Career and Technical Education, CTE, in Jordan School District. CTE provides the technical skills needed to prepare students for future employment or for a successful transition to post-secondary education. Career and Technical Education provides work-based learning opportunities. We partner with industry experts to offer apprenticeships and internships with students working in the real world at real jobs while going to school. The CTE experience starts in our elementary schools with the Kids Marketplace and grows through middle and high school. To explore all CTE has to offer in Jordan School District, visit cte.jordandistrict.org today, and let's get your child started on the pathway to a profession.
Let's talk with some of the student body officers here at Fort Herriman. Tell us your name, grade, and your position, and what you're most excited about today.
I'm Cree Jensen. I'm an 8th grade SPO. And for the position of this assembly, I was told to choose the games for this one and the past assembly. And I think I'm most excited for the mattress slide. Just kids get really passionate about it. It just gets super competitive, and it's just a fun environment to be in.
Okay, great. No pressure. How about for you?
My name is Addie Simmons. I'm a 9th grade SBO, and I'm really excited just about being able to end this year with a bang for this assembly, having all the students cheering each other on, having school pride, and just having a good time.
I'm Harrison Whittle. I'm a 7th grade SBO, and I'm really excited for this assembly. I think my favorite game that we're going to do is the Wiggle Grand Prix, which is the Wiggle Cart one. And my position in this assembly was making some hype videos and instructional videos along with a lot of other people.
Is there a lightning race instructional video? There really is? Okay, I'm going to watch that.
There is.
Okay. This is my time to shine. So what has the impact been of seeing these competitions throughout the year and throughout your time at Fort Herriman? What has it done for you and for other students?
I feel like it's really just showed me that even though middle school can sometimes be a hard time, I feel like it showed me that you can just bring all the kids together over small games that don't mean very much. And it just I feel like it really has united the school. And I feel like it's just been a fun time seeing our peers work together and just competing in a friendly way.
Be united is one part of my theme, my motto for the district ever since I became superintendent. So I love hearing that it makes people feel connected with each other.
I just feel like even though a lot of times the students leading up to the assemblies don't seem super excited because, they have to act cool for their friends. But when it starts, you can see that all of them start getting into it and they want their grade to win and they're peeking around each other's heads so they can see what's going on. And it's just fun to see everybody kind of being kids and having a good time.
I like the way you described that. I saw people losing their cool when I was here before, just going nuts for their team. So I can't wait to see it again.
I personally think that, especially at the end of the year or over start of Christmas break when we did our Diamondback Give Back ones, it helps them want to come to school and want to have fun since they know what's coming and they don't want to miss out on any part of it.
You don't want to miss out. You want to be here. You want to be part of it. And that's really important. And we've got you 8 hours a day, every weekday almost. I really love that this is something to look forward to and something really exciting. I also love your mustache, I have to say. The mustache and the green vest, you really look like a construction worker I just ran into at Maverick when I stopped for a drink. This is a good look for you. You ought to consider growing that mustache over the summer, Stay with it. Stay with it. Give me predictions. What's going to happen in the competition today? What's the analysis?
I don't know. I feel like ninth grade's definitely coming in with the upper hand with being up with the points. But I feel like 8th grade, we got a pretty strong roster for these games. I feel like we can come back. 7th grade, they're just far behind. I just don't see the comeback in them. I don't know. It's like they got lots of hard competition.
You acknowledge your current position, but there's hope. There's hope.
For sure.
But you've written off the 7th graders. I don't know. I think that could be dangerous.
Yeah, I don't know. 7th graders, I don't know.
These are advanced 7th graders. They're at the end of their 7th grade time. They're almost you. What do you think's going to happen?
The 9th graders, as Creed said, we are in the lead, and we actually won as 8th graders last year. So 8th graders have a chance, seeing as 8th grade has won before. But we got to keep the title going. Like, we got to just leave the school with our reigning championship.
So if you won last year, nobody puts the thumb on the scale for the 9th graders every year. I mean, I've been at schools where the 9th graders just automatically won every year, but that sounds like that's not the case.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of expected it last year as far as I can remember, but us 8th graders pulled through, and we're doing it so far for this year too.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you took off time as a general contractor to be here today for competition. So what's your prediction today?
I want to take the title away from the 9th graders and have the 7th graders win, because you should always bet for the underdog. But personally, I think the 9th graders will probably win, because a lot of the games are based on some strength, and they have a lot of that.
Okay. Right. I like the clear-eyed analysis. Now, let me ask you this. Next year, though, when you guys are in 8th grade, do you think you have a chance to topple the 9th graders?
Yes, we're going to win. Next year, we are going to win.
I didn't realize the points accumulated throughout the year. Are there even enough points available today for you to surge and make a comeback?
Yeah, I think they're all pretty close in points. Like, from 9th grade to 7th grade, it's probably around a 100-point difference, and you can get that in one assembly.
Okay. All right. Well, it's anybody's game right now, and I'm really excited to be in on the ground floor and to be able to talk with you guys in advance. Thanks for talking with me. Put in that psych up music, whatever you're going to listen to be ready, and we'll see you out there. I'm standing now with the relay team for the mattress slide or the lightning race. All right, team members, introduce yourselves.
Gabby Segura.
Zach Workman again.
Levi Parsons.
Has anyone here prepared or done this before? You've done this before?
I was involved in last assembly's mattress slide.
So you don't have any butterflies at all. You're good to go.
It's just a blast. Just enjoy.
What's your advice?
Slip and slide technique, as if you're like summer on the lawn.
Close to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's been a while since I was on a slip and slide, but I'm going to try to access that memory. How about for you? You haven't practiced, you told me.
Have not practiced. I'm just going for the quick tuck and roll after I slide to allow the next person to their slide. So
it's getting out of the way quickly.
Getting out of the way quickly is my
That's
goal.
Actually really good advice.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, if I don't hurt myself, I'll kind of stand up and just celebrate. But what I need to do is get out of your way. How about for you? What are you thinking?
I haven't done it before, but there's no choice but to win, so we're going to win.
No choice but to win. I am on the right team. All right, let's see how things go. We're here with the principal of Fort Herriman Middle School. Introduce yourself and assess how my team and I did in the mattress slide lightning race.
I am Glenn Richens, principal here at Fort Herriman Middle School. The mattress race is one of my favorite events, and Dr. Godfrey was the anchor in the first round. In the second round, he decided to go first, and ended up being a good versatile move there where they were able to beat the other team in that second round. So quite amazing performance there.
Principals are always able to put a good spin on things, and this is no exception. I never should have anchored, but it was really, really fun, and got to participate with some great teachers. So what a great vibe, what a great feel here today at Fort Herriman. Congratulations on creating a wonderful culture with the help of some incredible teachers and students.
We appreciate all the support. We have great people here at Fort Herriman, and they do a great job putting things like this together. Great students that are bringing the juice every day.
Great staff, great students, and a great time. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us on another episode of the Supercast. Remember, education is the most important thing you will do today. We'll see you out there.